The second time, the third time, then he was very green and babyish. So we put a pair of blinkers on him at home, and it really stepped him up, pulled him together, taught him a lot in a short time. So we ran him into Dewhurst, and we weren't sure that we were going to see the same rate of improvement from home to the track, but we did. And we've been very happy with him since.
Last race
Yeah.
was huge, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we didn't think it was fair to him to ask him to go on the dirt when he's only starting to get together on the grass. So that's why we stayed on the grass with him. And then U.S. Navy flag. Yeah, he's an unbelievable horse, really.
What has he done wrong this
Yeah,
year?
no, everything we've thrown at him, he seems to have taken it. And the more the difficult the assignment, the more he has came up trumps, really. Obviously, we wanted to split them up, and obviously we felt that by running on the dirt is a big, like, he's a lot of variables that we don't really know what's going to happen. But we thought that we would find out for him next year whether he's going to get the mile or not. Which, looking at him in Newmarket the last day, you would think and hope that he could get a mile when he won the Dewhurst, you know. So listen, it's exciting and it's a big challenge for him. But he's done amazing things so far this year.
Okay. And Mendelssohn being obviously the American pedigree. Is there a chance for him to run on the dirt maybe down the road?
I'd say there is. Like, obviously he's dirt top and bottom, which is classic American dirt pedigree. So we thought we would come here and give him his chance on the grass, and then maybe switch him after that and have a look at training for the Kentucky Derby. Next year we have a couple of Kentucky Derby trials between Ireland, England and France, I think so, Elizabeth. So we'll hopefully maybe go that route with him, but I suppose to give him his chance on the grass first, you know. So
cool. All right.
yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah.
In trying U.S. Navy flag on dirt, are there things in his conformation or anything that you see that he might like the surface?
No, I suppose he's out of a Galileo mare, but he's by Warfront. He's a long, low, well balanced, good moving horse, you know. So obviously we don't know as much about dirt as you would know, but he's tactical usually in on this grass races early. He's a quick breaker, and he's very happy to be ridden forward, and he seems to he got 7 very well the last day. So there's a good chance that he will get a mile, and maybe he might get further.
What has allowed him to make so many starts? I mean, you don't see too many 2-year-olds like that.
No, I didn't realise actually he ran 10 times until someone said it to me today. But we don't ever really look at how many runs they have had, or so we always take one race at a time and take the individual horse as they are. Like, a lot of horses might have run a lot less but might have worked a lot harder. So he's just went from race to race himself, and that's the way it has fallen, really. But we're very happy where he is at the moment.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
About the classic. Talk about the classic a little bit.
Yeah. It's obviously a declaration of war, I suppose. First, he was a very good 2-year-old. We trained him for the trials, the Guineas trials, early on in the year, and he just didn't get it together in time for the Guineas. So we stepped him up in trip, and then he ran in the French Derby, and Ryan rode him, and he was very happy with him, and he felt that he was a lot better than his finishing position. So we gave him a break after that, and obviously we had one eye on coming here for the Classic, and we were hoping that he would do enough to come in. And obviously we have a trial in Ireland. That's the one he ran in, a Group 3, and over a 1.25 miles on an artificial surface, and won very easily. So he's progressed from then, we think. So that will be interesting. And then Churchill is we always thought the world of him. He won his races over a mile this year, and things didn't really go right after that. In Goodwood, we didn't get to run him because we got a storm on the day, and the ground got very bad, and we didn't chance run them. And then we went to York, stepped them up to a 1.25 miles, and there was a lot of rain that morning, and which wasn't ideal. But we ran him and ran a very good race. He got caught forward in a fast early pace, and he finished second. But ran a very good race, and then he went to Leopardstown. He got caught in on the rails and maybe didn't get a clear run, and never really got to open up. And then he went to Ascot, and we brought him back to a mile, and the same thing. He was just starting his run at the 2, and he got tightened twice within the last 2 furlongs, and he went to the line strong. He's a big, powerful, strong horse. He's usually a good breaker. He's tactical early. He's plenty early pace, and then the second half of the race, he usually is able to grind it out. So. It'll be very exciting, like obviously with the dirt, but it'll be exciting to see what's going to happen.
Should we take